the New York Knicks come back from 20 points again and smack Boston again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking Boston got this game locked up just like the first time. I'm like, damn, these goddamn leprechauns just might be going back to the finals, right? And the series ain't over till it's over, right? But this is the worst case scenario for the Boston Celtics, and let me tell you why. You are at home. You are the number one seed? Are they the number one, number two seed? Whatever it is, they're at the top of the Eastern Conference, top of the NBA, supposedly, right? You get home court advantage in the playoffs. That's exactly what you want. You play well. You play well in both games to the point you lead by 20 points. You lose both of those games at home. You're going back to New York City for Game 3. That's not a good situation for Boston at all. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably the only thing worse for them in this league would be having to go back to LA. But having to go back to New York, if you're the Boston Celtics, oh my God. It is not what you want in this league. I'm telling you, in your career. It's not what you want, bruh. And this New York team is dogs. You know what I mean? This ain't. This team here is dogs. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't, This ain't, This is a team of dogs right here. They're finna come out turnt. They're finna come out the gate stomping on shit. They're finna come out the gate probably like it's 0-0 when they get back to New York. And that building is finna be rocking. Y'all have no chance, Boston. The fans are finna be trolling y'all. It's finna get bad. The fans are finna be trolling the F out of y'all, bro. Straight up. The New Yorkers are finna let y'all have it. Because y'all are, the Celtics is all, not the players, but, you know, the city and all that. Yeah. Anyway, so, New York. I think New York not only is going to win Game 3, I think New York is going to kick their ass in Game 3. Because I know New York is feeling great about still in 2 games in Boston Garden. The historic Boston Garden. They stole 2 games out of that bad boy and dipped back to New York. Then you trying to meet them in New York to try to keep the series going. I feel like it's going to be a 20-plus point blowout, 25-plus points blowout, or it's going to be at that point. So, and I see Boston hanging on to the lead, double-figure victory. Not Boston, New York hanging on to the lead, double-figure victory. Boston's finna go down 0-3. And what do you think is going to happen? They're going to go ahead and end this in New York, man. So New York, the Knicks are probably going to end this in New York. They're not going to let this go back to Boston at all, bro. So this shit is probably be over, man. This is most likely going to be over in 4 games. Yes, even though the Celtics are the defending champs and are a great team, this situation is the worst case scenario for not only for this team, but for any team. This would be worst case scenario. You're on your home floor. You're up by 20 in both games. You lose them both last second shit. That is the absolute worst case scenario. I don't know how you could even bounce back from that mentally, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How can you? And then you're going to New York. And then you're going to New York. You're going to New York. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going back to the hood. You trying to run up on the Knicks back in the hood because you mad that they beat your ass on the home court twice. Now you trying to run back on them in the hood. You trying to catch them in the hood. They already got you at the crib. Now you trying to catch them in the hood. Oh, man, I don't know about that, player. Then you going to New York, the Boston Celtics of anybody. The Boston Celtics out of anybody is trying to go to New York at this time of year. Dog, they finna, They finna try to get this one. I think the Knicks trying to go back to the finals, bro. So they trying to wrap this up. This ain't even personal, homie. This is business. But y'all just happen to be that slipped up. So now y'all gotta get there filthy. Now y'all gotta get there filthy. Plus y'all players be talking all that trash and shit or whatever. So now y'all gotta get there filthy, man. So y'all won last year though. Good for y'all. Maybe you'll bounce back again next year. It ain't over yet though. The series ain't over yet. Only way I could see New York losing this series at this point is if just spooky shit happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit that happened not related to basketball. It got to be some out of the court shit. Like injuries or some shit like that or any spooky shit. Other than that, if this shit goes how it's been going all year, if New York just plays how they've been playing at home all year, and they continue getting better on the things they were getting better with all year, and they run this back at home versus the Celtics. Because I wonder when was what was the results of that last game when they played in New York. I wonder what was the results of that. I need to go look that up. If somebody want to drop that in the comments for me, please do. Let me know what was the last outcome in general. Regular season, whatever, in general. Any time of the season. But the most recent one. What did it look like when the Knicks and Celtics played each other in New York? I want to know what that looks like. I know what it looks like. I'm just saying I want to know what the most recent one was. I know what it could look like. It's gonna look, it could, I'm not gonna say it's gonna, but like I said, if Knicks play the way they've been playing in New York all year, shit. You see what they just did to Pistons in the first round. So this is interesting. And I think Boston could be potentially on the verge of getting swept. They need to do something and do it fast. If they still trying to keep their season alive, at least try to fight back in the series if you're not even going to win.